Continuing with our rolling coverage of President Cyril Ramaphosa's third State of the Nation address, and you now cross back to Leanne in Parliament, and she's standing by with the ANC's Parliamentary Chief Whip, Pemmy Majodina. Leanne, it's over to you.
Simpiwe, thanks very, very much. Yes, indeed I am. It's so wonderful to be chatting to the new faces that are going to be the ones that you're going to be seeing dominating our news over the next 5 or so years. Not that this is a new face, because you have seen her all over the place, but as you know, she's now been appointed the Chief Whip for the ANC, and it's a great position to have in Parliament. I've got Pemmy Majodina, Chief Whip. Wow, great to have you with us. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Leanne, and to your viewers at home. Thank you very much for welcoming me. Yeah. Quite a demanding job, not very easy, but one will soldier on.
Yeah, you will, and I know you'll do it well, because, I mean, I think you've already come into this position with a lot of energy, and one of the big things that you have said is that you're so used to having all of this energy and to be right out there, but being Chief Whip in the parliamentary precinct, you've got to be a little bit more office-bound, and how are you going to handle that?
Oh, and that is not me. However, I will take up the challenge, and to ensure that as a Chief Whip, I make it a point that what is expected of the legislature to do, that is of oversight on the executive, is done effectively by all members of the African National Congress deployed in this National Assembly and in the National Council of Provinces, because there is a clear mandate that the electorate, 10 million people, have given to the ANC, and therefore there's no time to beat about the bush. We have to be very specific, move faster and smarter to ensure that our people don't lose hope.
Yeah, the one thing that I think South Africans have wanted and have been asking for a long time is more energy, is to have more people with younger people coming into these positions to go out there and actually do and make it happen. And I think you're a great example of exactly what maybe South Africans have been asking for, is this energy to go out there and make a difference.
Abundant energy.
Yeah.
I've served here in the National Council of Provinces for 5 years, then served in the Eastern Cape as MEC in 5 departments, with a lot of energy going there, right where people are, and that is what we want. That's what our people have been longing for, that they want energy, they want passion, they want dedication, they want honesty, they also want trustworthiness from all of us as public reps, and we must not take our people for granted.
Yeah, which is a vital important, because we've always said it, is that you are there because of the people, and politicians are there to work for the people, and some people feel, yeah, but really, what do they do for us? And I mean, that's an important narrative to put forward to South Africans.
Oh yes, South Africans are looking forward to see a changed government, a government that cares for them, a government that sympathizes with them, a government that will inject a spirit of hope, but not only hope, but implement that hope. There is a clear manifesto that was canvassed with our people, and our people have endorsed that manifesto through their vote to say move forward, move faster. Yes, tumamina, but now you must kauleza, put little bit of vavavum, move forward faster.
Indeed, and I think that's the right way of putting it. But one of the big worries for South Africans, again, is we look at the ANC and there's this constant talk of divisions. You're in this faction, I'm in that faction. Then you move to this faction and that faction, which is a worry. Can you talk to us about what's going on within the ranks of the ANC with all of these factions we're talking about?
As ANC, we don't shy away in accepting that we had challenges, especially towards our 2-3 conferences, national conferences. When you go to conference, you go with your preferences. But now what is difficult now of late in our politics is for people to disband the canvassing or factions towards conference and support and rally behind an elected leadership. That is why the 54th conference was very specific to say renew and unite the African National Congress, irrespective of whom you wanted or you preferred before conference. After conference, rally behind the leadership. It's not going to be an easy task. That is what is more important, and primarily in the National Executive Committee, we are saying unity and renewal, but you must unite with a person that you disagree with. Yeah. So that is the program and the plan that we are currently implementing.
Yeah. You must be very excited for tonight, making your red carpet debut as the Chief Whip.
Oh yes, one is excited, but not new to the red carpet. Even when I was still in the province, when I come as a special delegate, I used to make a statement on the red carpet.
I know this. South Africa knows this. Your fashion is one thing that we all know you're famous for. So tonight, like I say, you're coming in as Chief Whip. Are you going to wow us this evening?
I will. You know, I like fashion because I grew up as an orphan. I had no one to buy clothes for me. Now it's my time. I feel good when I dress up.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And we can't wait to see you in your role as the Chief Whip. And also what you're going to do for us this evening on that red carpet, which is going to be fantastic. What, if I may, I know we're gonna wrap up soon, but for your time as Chief Whip, what are you hoping to achieve? I mean, what is it that you want to accomplish?
I want to achieve the program where we'll see our ministers, the cabinet, respecting Parliament, respecting the Constitution, but also implementing what we have passed as Parliament in terms of budget. They must prioritize the key areas, especially the service delivery areas in remote and rural areas, but also making a point that we make a big dent in terms of unemployment. Our South African citizens are getting tired now, but now we must make it a point that we move fast to lift their spirit, but also to deliver on the basic services that our people need so much.
Yeah. I know one of the other things that you have said that you really, really want to do is, and I'm going to quote it, is that you're going to conduct robust oversight on the executive diligently and intelligently. Yes. Can you elaborate a little bit more on that?
We've been accused that we treat our executive with kid gloves. We ask darling questions because they are part of our party, and that time is gone. Our people have mandated us to come and play a robust. When you play a robust, it doesn't matter whether you're in this party or not, but there is a common objective by all South Africans, that of developing our country, and we are not going to beat about the bush. We have to confront the executive, not in a fighting mood, but in a mood that says you are responsible and you must act responsible and do what you have committed to do in changing the lives and bettering the lives of our people.
I think one of the big frustrations for South Africans is that we never see accountability. It's that parliamentarians get away with things that any other normal citizen would not be able to get away with. Are those days coming to an end?
No, those days have come to an end. All citizens are equal before the law, and they must be treated as such. And we cannot have parliamentarians that do as they wish. And that is why the conference has mandated us that when you go there, make this a people's parliament. A people's parliament, therefore, must represent the need and aspirations of our people.
Yeah. Which is important. Also uniting, and I get back to this division, because it's one of your roles as well, is unity, is to try and bring people together, no matter where their sort of hearts lie or whether they want to be a part of the leadership of Cyril Ramaphosa or not. But how are you going to do that?
Is to have a listening ear, engage each and every person, encourage all members of Parliament, especially the ANC members, to work as a collective, to have a teamwork. That is why from tomorrow until Sunday we'll be conducting a political induction workshop to say what are we expecting of members of Parliament, what are the do's and don'ts, how do you hold executive accountable. So even the Executive Council will be here because when we talk ANC policies, all of us, we are here because we're of the mandate of the ANC, and there's no one that is bigger than the ANC. All of us must toe the line, and we will be starting this weekend.
Indeed. We wish you the best of luck. We can't wait to see you later as you strut your stuff on the red carpet. And this is the new parliamentary chief whip for the ANC, Pemmy Majodina. I know you know her. I know you've seen her, but you're going to be hearing from her a lot more in this new position. And we thank you so much for talking to us this morning. Let's take a break. When we return, we'll turn our attention to the DA's chief whip. We've got him here, Mr. Steenhuisen. Don't go anywhere.